Hello YouTubers, welcome back to another episode of Across the Obelisk. We have two orders of business here before we begin the play, and the first one you have already noticed. My microphone broke, and so currently I am playing with the headset microphone. Some of you will have seen that on the recent stream. And it's the cable, I hope, that broke. It does feel really wiggly and loose, I would say. So I'm hoping that that's the only thing that is broken, and I have ordered a new one. It should arrive soon. But there will be a few episodes of Across the Obelisk with this kind of sound. So you have been warned. It is... I know it's bad. It's just a bad, cheap microphone. It's the only one I have, though, as a replacement. Then the next thing is that I am now, as of this episode, I am aware of the missing episodes. I will probably have written some stuff for you on the YouTube videos where the gap is, but basically I lost what was supposed to be episodes 7 and 8, which sucks, to be quite honest, but there's not much I can do about it. I can show you the decks as they currently are. I know we've already had 2 episodes in between then, but I'll sort of quickly pan over so you can see what we have. Make sort of a little taking stock here. And it is my fault that they're gone, but I will blame YouTube. I will say that it's YouTube's fault because of the way their upload is kind of broken, but it is my fault because I am aware of this. I have been doing this for years now. I should have known better. And so here we are. I have not been doing a lot of YouTube exclusive content in the past few months, and so it slipped my mind that I am not supposed to delete my local files before I am 100% sure that the episode is correctly uploaded. Here, the videos, they do take up like 4 gigabytes of space on my PC, so I do have to clear my folder every once in a while, and when the YouTube page tells me that the episode is uploaded, sometimes I make the mistake of trusting what YouTube tells me instead of triple checking it like I'm supposed to, and so I delete the video locally. And yeah, life is good, life is great. Anyway, we are gonna continue on here and try to make the best of this series. It's been a bumpy ride and it'll probably continue to bump. Here, Sylvie can get the weapon cache corrupted upgrade for free. And as I'm looking at this card, it is the first time that I'm really noticing what the corrupted upgrade does. We can't normally get this ourselves without getting it from an Obelisk corruption or otherwise. But in this case, it seems like it's the combined version of the 2 different upgrades for the weapon cache. It both has reduced in mana cost, and it is giving us the 0 cost but not vanish effect from the weapon cache here. It still burns, which all the corrupted versions always burn, I think. But it seems to be like a combination of the 2 upgrades, so it's definitely an even better card. Do we want this one is the next question. I mean, obviously I do. The weapon cache is never bad, and here now they get to stay in the deck. It's obviously amazing. So we are getting it. We do want it. Now we have to decide, can we get it? Can we beat this vigorous thing? It just gives them extra HP and more damage. It's only an easy one. I don't know the harpy enemies, but I am confident that we can get it, and I do want it. So, on we go. A little bit of a slow intro here, but I had to get that off my chest. So these are harpies, it seems. And I have no idea I've never seen these guys before, so I have no idea what they do. Sky Hunter, Stormcaller, Sky Hunter, Stormcaller. Alright. Usually the mages will be the priority targets. They can sometimes heal, they buff, they do all kinds of nasty things. The Sky Hunters may be just as much of a threat, but I like focusing mages. They also seem to have less piercing resistance, which is what we like to see. Defend. Enrage is an automatic play here. So either Demoralizing Shout or Entrench. We cannot do both. All heroes would gain extra block, some shield for next turn, and 145 to keep some block. And then I could do Wolfguard on good old Magnus. It would allow him to carry over his defense as well with the 45, which is kind of nice. Yeah. Why is this one not free? Because it was drawn during the turn and we only deduce the cost of defense cards at the beginning of the turn. Anyway, Entrench. Wolfguard on Magnus. Don't play the expensive defend. Not worth. They're doing rapid fire, look at that. Broken OP. And they're through my defenses. So that's 34 damage then, that he was supposed to take, but didn't take. That is quite nice. Still nasty that they broke through it. We are stealthed here, so we gotta break stealth with an ambush. This one's the better one. They have evasion as well, okay. Let's focus back line. Then subterfuge into camouflage or poison dart earlier in that play. And then yes, I will get evasion off of you. So then subterfuge, then camouflage, and that ends his turn. No, it did not. Oh, we can break stealth then right away with the Searing Blast. I think that's worth doing. It's pretty good damage. Free camouflage here. Let's feint first, then Hunter's Mark. You are doing Storm for all heroes AoE, and then front hero gets charged claws. That is also... Oh, but it hits itself with Spark. Huh. I bet they can use that for something later. So, camouflage... Oh, rapid fire or rapid fire? I think I will play a rapid fire. And of course that's not focused damage, so we can't really rely on it doing what we want. I will probably pick up the Hunter's Mark here just because it's free. Oh, and we can play Divine Insight here in the first turn. For Reginald. That is such a good card. I have become aware of a thing with Reginald that I wasn't aware of before, and it is this. Fanaticism deals damage to oneself, and since it does damage, and Bless boosts damage, the damage from Fanaticism is also boosted by Bless. So building a Bless deck and then picking up Fanaticism is a bad idea. May be obvious, but I had not thought about that. So now we are smarter and aware of this better than before. I still will do Fanaticism here. It will pay off. It'll be worth... I'm gonna Sanctify and then attack some, so I will trigger some healing for him immediately. He will be fine. So we do Fanaticism. It's at 85. Then Divine Insight. Gives me a Holy Smite immediately. Then we hit... we think we still focus the back line here. Interesting that he did not take more damage from that. Damage taken +3, but he only took... Oh, there's some resistance involved probably. Yeah, that would be why. So 15, you have high Holy Resist. I think it does check out. I'm not 100% sure. No, it should do... Yeah, okay, it will do less to this one over here. So the mark is making a difference in the damage there. It makes sense. do it. Yes. And he's now full health. Doesn't need to heal anyone. We will put Foresight on you here in the front. Sure. Yeah, no need to heal. Just pass the turn. they have snipe as well. Okay, sky high. Okay, so that's gonna make them stealth. That's kind of annoying. Sky high, yeah. They do storm. Charge claws, storm. Okay, nothing super important there. I would love to provoke, but they're doing a lot of all heroes things. Not that much. And Magnus can definitely... Oh. He kind of needs some more fortify so that he could carry over some block to next turn. He's going to end his turn with a lot of block and then going to lose it before these two Sky Hunters take their turn and they will hit him because of the provoke. So some shield or some fortify would be great for him, but we don't have it yet. We can heal him equal to the bleed back here, that's nice. Not sure who should get the extra draw. I think Thules. He's sort of been outscaling Sylvie for a while now, and I gotta recognize. We can remove Mark from Sylvie. Blood feeding in the background there. Let's try that again. Like so. Heals him back to full. And I will barricade. They are gonna do some attacking. Let's do our best to resist it. Adrenaline. No stealth at all here. Alright. Fan of knives seem obvious. And then we can't do rapid fire, but I think that's fine. This is going to be a lot of damage. Yeah, very nice. This one's already dead. Yes, it doesn't get to do its turn at all. And then we can only target you if we want to hit something else. And then ammunition will pay for itself. So we pick up a rapid fire. We waste the bird attack there, that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Hunter's Mark on you. Chant of Accuracy, I think, is worth more on Thules. Am I denying you your next turn here? Oh, I am not. Could I? I'm gonna go with probably not. That's... we don't have a lot. We don't have enough damage, I think. But I don't know that for a fact. I will try to boost up. We won't get it. Or close. And it's dead now. So, there's that. So we don't have to attack at all with Mr. Reginald here. This is our last turn to get excellent performance and we didn't get it. So it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. We don't need to heal. We will dispel the bleeding over there, though. And I can build up Bless on him. And play Bad Augury, I suppose, because why not? I don't want to spend 2 mana. We get another Holy Smite out of it, but what is it really worth? Nothing. So... Sylvie could be healed. I will heal her up then. Let's be at maximum health for the next round. The Hunt, lowest HP hero. But we have a tank up front, that's why they're hitting Magnus. Nice. This can be played on any hero. Very cool. Safeguard. You're not already dead, I think. But we want to finish it this turn to get the great performance. So we are doing aggressive play here. And then the rest doesn't really matter. We only care about killing her. Oh, so this is a really bad draw. I will get the chant of accuracy then to Sylvie, hoping that she can do more with it. Oh, I can't do the setup. Hold on. Maybe I did a bad thing then. Because we can put like blur and shadow step back on top of the deck and then play the other things here. Like one huge sniper shot. Look at this. Does it do the calculation for me? No, I wish it would tell me how much damage is being done then. But it's doing 72 as a base. I'm boosting it by 40. Yeah. 118. And we just have to finish off the frontliner there. There's a play here that could be made with Reginald, hoping that he kills it. Or I could just get it in to kill it with bleed range. The volley would not kill it. Perfect. I think. 26 times 2 is 52. Are you kidding me? So he needs to do 6 damage, Mr. Reginald, on his turn. And then I could heal Magnus up. That'd be the point of that. So I will, and I will smoke bomb just to boost Reginald. Come on, Reginald, draw just any attack. There's an attack. There's also a panacea. I think I've been told that I'm pronouncing this incorrectly, but then of course I don't remember how to pronounce it correctly, so kind of a moot point of that, but whatever. Holy Smite, and that's the kill. No, oh right, if we allowed it to die on its turn, I would not have gotten the great performance. I did need to kill it, and then of course we did, so everything is fine. There's another safeguard. There's a first aid hero skill. Dispel, bleed, and then heal. He can heal. Carnage, no. Safeguard, yes. Absolutely. Uproot. Purge thorns from monsters, but then apply poison and vulnerable. This is the upgraded version. Damn, that's bad. Another smoke bomb, though. Oh boy. Of course I gotta do another smoke bomb. Here's an adrenaline. And a shadow step. Shadow step is nice. It's free. But you can have too much stealth stuff, and she has too much stealth stuff. Pretty sure. Yeah, so I will not give her more stealth stuff. I will give her the adrenaline. Adrenaline's great. Then for good old Reginald, Divine Ire. We already have an unupgraded Divine Ire that I cannot afford to upgrade. Here. Condemnation, Mind Twist, Shots. And we get that free card for good old Sylvie. We leveled up. Nice. Magnus can get Valiant Defender, which increases the amount of charges he has with defense, or gains from block, if he has this enchantment. Is an enchantment that he has to activate on himself. For the next 8 defense cards he plays, he also gives a random hero 10 defense, you know, plus the 4 charges and plus whatever other charges he might have. And then 1 extra card draw. So 8, we play this once and we get 8 extra card draws across the team plus 80 defense spread out. That's pretty good. Let's see what the other thing can do. We have a Thunderclap, a self-enchantment as well. All damage is increased by 150%. So that's on top of normal damage, i.e. it'll be more than twice the normal damage. But then it's only for the one next attack. You also deal extra lightning and apply spark to all monsters. A really, really cool card. This is the Thor's hammer, of course, and Magnus apparently is Thor in this foil, but it has to be the Valiant Defender. There can be no other. Not for this build. Then we have the Hidden Hand. If you play, this is an enchantment. It says, if you play a card that leaves your hand empty, draw 5, gain 3 mana and 2 powerful. Lasts 1 use. So you play it on yourself in any turn. Then it doesn't have to be in that same turn, but in any subsequent turn where we manage to play everything, we suddenly draw an extra hand and gain 3 mana and 2 powerful. Basically gaining an extra turn. That's a really good card, but only if we can empty the hand, and we don't always do that with Thools. The other one is Deadly Strikes. Whenever he does damage, he does 2 extra. When he does a damage that applies a hit, or any per hit, we apply 2 vulnerable and 2 decay. 2 decay, decay is the one that reduces their heal by 50%. And it has 22 uses on it. This is my preference, but I can see the argument for both. Like this one's also really good, no doubt. Basically giving an extra turn. But compared to just doing... It has 22 uses, so this is a minimum of 44 damage extra applied, but that's not even calculating in the vulnerable stacks that you are applying. 44 for 1 mana, that's pretty good. Plus the vulnerable stacks, plus the lowered healing for them. Such a good card. So, sold to the highest bidder. Reginald has been going Divine Retribution, Chastise, so surely he would be the Holy Crusader. Next 4 holy spells that we play will deal extra holy damage, apply 2 sanctify to all monsters, and gain me 1 bless, so up to 4 bless total for when I play the next 4 holy spells. So that's really nice. Or we could do the Holy Symbol, which is a self-enchantment. No, it's a hero enchantment. Any hero gets 10% extra resistance, 25% extra heal received, and then when damaged by any other, he will recover 20% heal and gain 1 invulnerable. Oh, this is the first time I've recognized that we can get an invulnerable stack in any way. That's kind of cool. The Sanctify is also healing, so this is 8 Sanctify being applied, and the Bless... We have a Bless build going here, So, I think the Holy Symbol is too good to not pick up. He is my only real defense character. But we just picked up another Smoke Bomb, to be fair. And that would be worth thinking about as a defensive measure. I have made him more aggressive. I think I will go... There's definitely an argument to be made for each one of these. The Holy Symbol basically just saves the character's life. From being almost dead, you can play the Holy Symbol that gives them an entire turn of invulnerability at minimum, where they also get more healing. Yeah, that's a real good card. Gosh darn it. I will grab the Holy Crusader and move on. And then with Sylvie, I have still not made up my mind, but let's do the math here. We can either play Hawkeye, which is a character in the Marvel universe, but also an enchantment that she can play on herself. Whenever she applies Sight, then she applies 2 extra, and she applies Sight with every hit, so that'll be just a ton of them. For every Sight charge that you apply, you also apply 2 bleed, so that's gonna be a lot of bleed, real quick. Or you can do 1 attack, 1 ranged attack, where you play an entire copy of a ranged attack for free. Just 1 extra double up of any shot. This is for many shots. This is for one big hitter. And the trick, of course, with this kind of stuff is that you need to draw it together with a ranged attack, or you can set it up for the next turn, but if you have like a quick shot in hand, it would kind of suck, right? If you don't draw something good next turn. So let's check the hero deck. It can be not the falcon shot. It would be either the volley or the rapid fire. That's really all. So I don't think that is the right play for her. She will grab the Hawkeye. Hawkeye is just great. Cool. Everyone leveled up. We are going over here to the rest area. Knowledge for a dream. You see a gnome tinkering with a strange mechanical platform. When you get closer, he says, "Damn it, there's something I'm missing. I've searched scrolls, books, and everywhere for the knowledge needed to make my platform fly. I even wanted to go back into the Black Forge to investigate, but the gates are closed. Maybe you can help me. If you find a book with ancient knowledge of technology that allows me to make my invention fly, I will be eternally grateful." I assure him that I will be on the lookout for any old books. He thanks you for your willingness and gives you a few magic shards. Also, the gnome tells you that he already searched half the world, so it will be difficult to find a book that he has not seen. Unless it is in a place that can only be reached across the obelisks. Before leaving, you rest in a little camp. I have no idea where to find this ancient book, but maybe it can be found later in the end realm. I know that there's a library kind of thing going on there, so maybe that's where we need to go. The Black Forge then is up next, and here's where we have the character event that we set up for in the very second episode, I suppose, or something like that. The gates of the Black Forge. In front of you are the gates of the Black Forge, an ancient forge city created in the heart of the volcano. The Black Forge was shut down and has been uninhabited since the Obsidian Uprising, the Dwarven rebellion to conquer Vel'Karath by creating war machine from within the volcano. The gates don't seem to be magically locked, but they are really heavy, and because of the volcano, they are very hot. Touching them for too long could cause severe burns. You will need strength and endurance to open them. Open the gate at any cost and try to endure the heat. We will do that. We will just have to draw 1 or higher. Fairly good odds, and I do want to make sure that we get in. You only open the gate if no one is hurt. No. We do this one. Come on, team, you can do it. We did it. The gates open thanks to everyone's effort. Luckily, you didn't get burned. As you explore the Black Forge, the air becomes thicker and hotter. The active volcano has destroyed most of the old forge, leaving only broken machinery and a few lava-free paths to traverse. The heat becomes unbearable, and you have to get out of here fast. You find a passage that appears to be an exit, but it is guarded by 2 golems that are active and a lava elemental that roams the area. With a little luck, you could avoid facing the elemental. So I didn't have an option here, I just did the thing. Try to move towards the golem, avoiding being detected. We didn't do it. In the rush to get out and not die of suffocation, you had no choice but to move forward. A lava element detects you and attacks you with all the golems. Along with the golems. Okay. And this is one of the characters that we're trying to unlock. They look exactly like that. Let us fight. So this is equal to my draw pile times 4. That's going to be a lot. And then 1 barricade. I think we safeguard then. I'm guessing this is more front attack. Oh, and look at these. 311, 311. So they're very tanky. Golems. They have high pierce resist. So that's kind of nasty. We don't really do any of the stuff that they're weak to. So that's kind of unfortunate. I think Safeguard is the right play here. Unfortunate drawing the bouncing shield here in the first turn, but you can't win every time. Then what? We can do ambush, and we focus backline. Or the elemental. It's way lower health and less resistant to us. I think that's the right play. Focusing it. I hope I am right. We will subterfuge. Killer instinct. Poison dart. Camouflage. Oh, and then the eviscerate gets put into the discard. Unfortunate. He is doing shield wall on himself. Yeah, I had a feeling that they would be more tanky and harder to kill rather than damagey, and so damaging the elemental is the right play here. I hope I'm right about that. We will play the feint. We will do the hunter's mark on it. We will play weapon cache early. Yeah. Corrupted blade. Ooh. That's front monster only. This one gives me sharp. Front monster only, so that's an easy choice, but that's some nice damage here. A lot of poison. Look at those debuffs. That's from one attack. Love it. Love it. Love to see it. We could camouflage into poison daggers. Should probably have camouflage into one of those bigger hits that we did. Now that I think about it, let's... Oh, we could camouflage into the ammunitions here. But we cannot get a free one. I can do an explosive shot. Or I can do a poison spray. Repeat 2 to random monster. Okay. This is the upgraded poison shot. Or explosive shot. Of course, he's very resistant to fire, this guy, as you might imagine. So the fire is not great on him. And these guys, not that resistant to fire. Okay, so there's some potential in the explosive shot. I think the poison spray is smarter, though. It'll attack a lot of times on the same target, and we can focus down the elemental. It's also blue rarity, so it does speak to its usability there. Like so. Poison spray will do more. This is random monster, that's right, but that's fine. We spread out some poison between the enemy team here. Not exactly what I wanted, but the poison will bypass its armor, or their armor, so it's fine. We did not manage to deny the elemental its turn, so it does magnet prism and violent burst. Okay, but nothing too fancy or bad. Shield bash, that's fine. Okay. We came out on top of that, I think. Dawnlight goes first. This one does more to the golems here. This is tricky. I think we want to fanaticism early. Then smite you. And we can divine ire. That would kill you. Yes. After its next turn it'll be dead. We might draw some AoE from one of our other characters here, so I will hold off. Instead do divine ire here. And no overcast. Not right now. Foresight. Focus this one down. If we can focus one of them down, that would be the most beneficial, I think. Burning Core. And Lava Eruption. Random Hero, not a big deal. Heat Laser. All heroes will take X damage equals to your fortification. Oh, this one here, the Fortify. That's not a big deal. And then he gains more fortify and taunt. Oh, okay, so we need to kill the elemental before it gets the taunt up. But that's fine, we will. So everything's fine. Here's the Fan of Knives. Perfect. Do we need to do something before we do Fan of Knives? We literally cannot afford it. Fan of Knives, go. And we basically removed all of their armor. So this was kind of a swing and a miss this turn. We can do rapid fire, but it won't do much. I think I will do the Elven Agility. Scavenge. We get... Oh, we can get the Corrupted Blade back. We can get the Poison Spray back. This one does more damage. Yes. Now the Scavenge is suddenly good when we have this very, very upgraded weapons cache that lets me put the things into my discard. We can pull... Oh wait, is this not... This was from the ammunitions. The Corrupted Blade is free. It's normally 4 cost, but this one's free. So I thought the Poison Spray was a part of that, but clearly not. Okay, I'm not sure why the other ones are not in the discard then. From the weapon cache, I mean. We got this in the bag. Alright, Healing Rain is nice here. We can do Holy Storm. 4 mana, yeah, we can afford it. Holy Smite. There's a Taunter. Now, Holy Blast will equal twice my less, so that's honestly not that impressive. We will want to make sure we heal someone. It'll be Thul's. Holy Blast. And no reason not to play this. Magnus had some reduced speed apparently. There's still a Taunter up, and I can only hit him with the Intimidate, so whatever. This, and now we spread the love a bit for you. Barricade, Safeguard Self. And this is how we build up his defense to make a giant shield throw at some point. We got unlucky with throwing it early here, of course, so it might not happen, but in theory, this is how we would go about it. Deadly Strikes. He dies at the end of his turn, this guy. He's still taunting. Okay, so there's no choice. The Poison Dart has to target him. Oh, I had a sniper shot. Smoke Bomb. It will not do anything. Oh, it'll deny the Shield Bash. That's the only one. Okay. I guess it'll give stealth to all the other guys, so it is kind of cool. So that we can do something like this. And Blood Feeding, both hitting him would kill him. But we can Battle Shout first. That breaks stealth. This gives you Fury, also breaking stealth. It's currently giving you 60% extra. Okay. Rend first. Enrage. Captain's Howl. Then Blood Feeding. We killed him. Nice. Here and there. No, he's not to play. He's gotten Sharp. Oh, him Smoke Bombing gave everyone Sharp. Oh god, that is amazing. Oh, she's stealth. Corrupted Blade, 80 damage. It's just... Okay, didn't finish the fight. We want to finish the fight. We cannot. Oh, we cannot. We can Smoke Bomb again. And that stacks up stealth because it wasn't there that guy playing it, so now he gets more stealth out of that. Oh god, it's so good. Juicy. Excellent performance. Awesome. Hopefully I unlock that character with this play. It feels like that was worth, or like, yeah, worth an unlock. Sunder Armor, no. Bloodbath, no. Exploit Openings. Oh, 1.5 times their sight in damage. And it's piercing damage. Hold your horses. He is spending his mana now, but this is the kind of attack that would be worth putting into his deck. We can stack sight pretty high at this point in the game. I'm looking at the shadow step here. Nothing down there. And then Purging Ray. Purge 3. Oh. We have not yet found a way to remove buffs from an enemy. Yeah, we gotta pick up the Purging Ray. Upgraded Holy Aegis equals Draw Pile times 4. Dispel Dark, Grant, Vitality, and Bless. That is an amazing card, but I gotta play the Purging Ray. And I want the Shadow Step here. I am not keeping an eye on how much sight we are getting on people, but I think this was worth it. It's upgraded already. Front monster only, or I can make it monster, but then... should still be worth it. Well, not if it's front monster only. That's interesting. I think then no. I would have to change it into this one over here, but then it's not sight times 1.5 anymore, which makes it significantly less. And 3 mana, he doesn't combo with it at all. No. Fresh air. After defeating the golems, you grab some of their remains, a bag of gold, as well as some useful looking items from the surrounding area, and quickly exit the Black Forge. You feel some fresh air and take a short time to rest. Inspect if there's anything useful you want in what you took. Yes, please. In one of the cores of the golems you fought with is still intact. With this you can now repair the golem that you found in Silenthia's tower. You will call him Heiner, and he will be able to join and protect future adventurers. You did a good deed, and you feel honorable. In addition to gold and items, you find a mysterious key that you decide to keep. This is where we get the mysterious key for a thing that I did earlier and forgot about. I forgot where that's important. But here's where you find the mysterious key then for future references. I know I needed that for something. Look at this, the wall. All resistance is 25%. Lowered speed is bad, but extra fortify stacks might be worth it then. Versus the Shield of Thorns. Oof. Definitely worth upgrading into this. I don't care about the Glacial Hammer. We don't do enough attacks for that to be worth it. Then the Thorny Ring is not worth as much, but I gotta pick up the wall before that becomes relevant. Lava Orb, Amber Amulet, Thermal Amulet. No, the wall. Okay. Fools, I think you don't want to exchange anything. No. So we're picking the gold. Yeah, gold. Clergy Amulet with extra Sanctify. Stainless Cuirass is great. Every turn Dispel. I forgot we had that. That's so good. Glacial Hammer, no. Lava Orb, no. Voodoo Doll. He can do dark stuff, but no. He does play a lot of spells. Healing spell. Holy spell. Okay, hold on. Oh, instead of the branch. Extra healing done when you play a healing spell. Gain a draw every turn, basically, and 1 extra damage. Yeah. It must be, because it says spell. Yeah, no doubt. Fervent Ring is too good. Crystal Ball. And the Handbook. Gaining a mana every turn, effectively. That is a pick gold. Alright. Heiner unlocked. Awesome. So we've unlocked at least one character through this adventure. Oh, and we come out over here. Interesting. But I think that this is where we end the episode. Nice little way to get a character and then sign off with that. So thank you guys as always for watching. I'm sorry about all the trouble with this series. I hope, though, that you are still enjoying it. I am. I love this game. So we will continue to do it. And there will be more runs coming where hopefully I will fuck up less. So see you then, guys. And bye-bye.